going on YouTube? Khallid AKA SmooveFlipper. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I want to go over a short Q&A type video where you guys ask me questions. A couple days ago, I had posted on my Instagram at SmooveFlipper. I posted, made a post about wanting you guys to ask me questions, and I didn't get as many questions as I thought I would based off of how many questions that I get in my inbox. I figured some of you guys would take advantage of it, but I got a couple good questions asked, and I'm just gonna, go ahead and answer them for you guys. They're all on Instagram. I do some of them on my Facebook, but this is all the questions that I received from Instagram. So I'm going to check my phone and go through these questions really quick, and let's get into it. All right, so the first question I got is from Marquis Smart. He says, how should I stay motivated every day as a beginner? This is a very good question. When you are just starting out, whether you're phone flipping, whether you are thrifting, whether you are doing, some type of online business, as a beginner, to stay motivated, I feel like it's important that you understand your end goal. Some people, have goals to where they want to make this a full-time job. They want to quit their previous job that they have and, make this full-time. Some people have it to where they want to just make, $2,000 extra a month to help out around the house with bills. So you got to figure out what your goal is. What is your end goal in doing this? I feel like it's very important that you have a purpose for what you are getting yourself into, just because, you have something to look forward to. If you're just doing something just to do it, for the money, I guess you can say, then it's going to die out really quick. You're not going to be motivated, especially when you're not making money. So you have to have an end goal and always remind yourself, what that end goal is. If you haven't picked up a phone today, it can, be something that gets you down a little bit, but when you understand your end goal, it's only October 11th. I still have a long way to go to this month. So if you have that monthly goal, let's say of $8,000 in sales, you're at 3,000 right now, and it's the 11th of October. You have time. You have to understand that. Just understand that this is a business, and you can't really base everything off of a day. This day I didn't pick up a phone. Oh well, I picked up 4 last week, or I picked up 8 last week. Whatever it is, just figure out your end goal and remind yourself, when you are going through those times where you're not motivated, just remind yourself of what that goal is and stick with it. Next question, Skip says, how do you find guys that can clean IMEI or unlock phones? So basically, for me, I don't really do too many unlocking and cleaning. Unlocking the device for a different carrier, and IMEI cleaning is, let's say you have a bad IMEI phone. For T-Mobile, they have a service where you can clean the phone and it'll be able to use for T-Mobile. So let's say T-Mobile blocked it. You put your active T-Mobile SIM card into it, then you won't be able to use it. When you clean it and it's, that the cleaning has been approved, you can throw that SIM card in there and it'll work. The only downside of it is that it may get blocked again. So it's always, recommended that you clean the phone for T-Mobile and then unlock it for a different carrier. So how do I find them? Basically just over time, just searching, going through different, groups on Facebook. A lot of the repair groups on Facebook, they do really well as far as promoting, different unlocking services. There are a lot of big time unlock guys in there who can help you guys out. So just by me searching and talking to different people, that's how I kind of came across the whole unlocking and cleaning, from the legit sources. So just talk to people and you should be good to go. Next question, David says, did you go to university? I think what he means by that, did I go to school, college? I did go to college. I graduated from college, got my bachelor's degree in business management, so I'm kind of in the right, field. I'm kind of using it a little bit as far as what they taught us in school. It's a little bit different. Some things they didn't teach us in school that I am, learning on my own. But it was a good experience just to, you know, go through the different, you know, financial classes, learning about, you know, different, you know, balance sheets, all that, assets, liabilities, just learning about all that good stuff. And, you know, it was all a good experience. So yeah, I did go to college, graduated, and that's that. Next question, JD Bird says, what is your end game goal? So I'm sure he's asking the end goal for phone flipping. You know, the end goal for me, in my opinion, is just being able to make this work without, you know, going out and picking up phones. I want to have a full-on mail-in service where I am working with other flippers in different areas and buying their devices, and they're shipping them to me, and that's what I want to do. I want to be able to get it to a point where I have, you know, let's say a small warehouse where, you know, I have an employee or two, and they're just going in and inspecting phones, unpackaging, you know, different boxes, making sure everything is there. They're doing all the work for me. I'm just providing the funds to buy these phones. So that's basically the end goal, just to have it to where it's all rolling. I'm not really doing much work, you know. I'm just throwing out price sheets, and people are sending me phones that way. You know, the downside about that is, yeah, the margins aren't a lot when you're doing stuff like that. But, you know, when you have, you know, let's say 200 phones coming in each week, that's not bad. That's not bad if you're making, you know, 40, 50 bucks a phone. So, you know, that's the end goal for me. As far as phone flipping, you know, I think the question was more for phone flipping. So that's the end goal for me for phone flipping, just to the point where I'm not, you know, back and forth to home, to Starbucks, back to home, you know, just a back and forth deal, picking up phones. You know, the next question we got is, how do you balance flipping with social life / dating? So, you know, for me, I don't know. I have it to where, you know, the weekday I'm working, I'm getting it done. You know, I do hang out with friends and, you know, obviously my girlfriend and stuff like that. And, you know, to me, they understand that, you know, if I gotta go pick up a phone, if we're hanging out, I gotta go pick up a phone, they understand. Same with my girlfriend. You know, we could be hanging out, you know, and I get a call where somebody has, you know, 4 iPhone XS Maxes, and they're giving me a good deal. I'm gonna get up and go get it, you know, and that's just how it is. They understand that. They understand, you know, the whole part of business. You know, I've been doing it for so long around them. That's my friends and my girlfriend, and they just understand that. So, you know, as far as like hanging out, going out, you know, I feel like you have to have that time where you are, you know, away from the business. You know, for me, you know, I like to just, let's say, go to like a little sports bar, watch some football games with some friends, and hang out like that. That's what I do to get away from, you know, the business. You know, you don't want to always be consumed in your business, you know, just because, you know, this is not what I'm living my life for, not just phone flipping. I'm not living life just to flip phones. I'm living life to flip phones, but I also want to enjoy, you know, the money that I make. I want to use that to enjoy life itself. So I feel like you just gotta have that. Balance. You gotta understand when to work and when to, you know, to get away from it and do other things. So for me, again, if I have to pick up a phone, I'll do that. But if I'm at, like, you know, hanging out with my friends or out dinner with my girlfriend, I'm not going to go ahead and leave and say, hey, I got to go pick up a phone. I'm just going to, you know, obviously hold that off, and I'll take care of that later when I'm finished. So just don't be consumed with the business, and you should be fine. Next question we got, I'm a truck driver and travel 4 states. Is it possible to make good money flipping on the road? Honestly, I think this is a very good question. I think that it's very possible that you can make money flipping phones in different areas. You know, just because I understand how trucking works. My dad is a truck driver, so I understand that, you know, there's a lot of driving involved, And due to regulations, there are a lot of times where you're just there, you can't drive. So sometimes you're sitting, you know, for 10 hours straight, and you either be sleeping, eating, or whatever you're doing. But that could be a time where, if let's say, you know, you have a delivery on Monday, you get there on Friday, they don't do anything on the weekend, you have that entire weekend to post ads and make deals, because you already in the destination, you already, you know, where you need to be, and you have, you know, 2 days to post some ads, possibly pick up some phones from the different marketplaces and stuff like that. I think that'd be pretty cool to do. You know, you're making money, you know, truck driving, you might make, you know, let's say you might make a couple $100 in each town you're in. That's not bad in my opinion. You could definitely make it work though. You know, it just all depends on, you know, how you manage your time. When you are parked and waiting, you know, you want to get some sleep, obviously. So when you're driving, you're not, you know, falling asleep at the wheel. But if you do want to post some ads, go for it. Post ads, pick up some phones, make a point where you're like, okay, for an hour, I'm going to be picking up phones. And then after that, I'm just going to get some rest. So you can make that work. I really, you know, would like to try that out. I really would want to, you know, hear how it works for you. If you are watching this and stuff like that, so just let me know how that works. But I really want to maybe try that out one day. All right, guys, so that's going to conclude the short Q&A. I know this was a short video as far as the questions go, but I just wanted to put this out there. I was hoping to get, you know, at least 10 to 15 questions, but, you know, I just wanted to put this out there for you guys. I don't want to leave those who did ask questions hanging as far as not posting a video at all, but I do appreciate you guys, you know, contacting me and asking me these questions. If you do enjoy these types of videos, please drop a like. Help the channel grow. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.